Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and today we take a look at the event quest for this week. We finally have Hungry for Ore, as well as the Melodic Monarch, where we earn the guitar gestures just by completing the quest at least once. So, let's jump over real quick and take a look at the equipment that we get from hunting for ore. We have the Mining Pick Sword and Shield, which will require 2 Worn Pick Stone that we get from the Double Gravios quest, as well as a longsword called the Scavenger Pick that will pop up in just a second. Both of them have a special ability that gives you a significant boost in damage if you go mining while you have it equipped. It says you have to get a special ore. I do believe that it's actually at least somewhat increased in odds while you've got it equipped. It caps off, I'm not sure what it caps off at, but from what I've seen, if you feel like going out and doing some mining while you're on the hunt, it actually does give a significant boost in damage. Whether or not it'll end up becoming any sort of meta, I have no idea. That's not really something I speculate on. If you think it looks cool, though, by all means, take it out and hunt with it. They're not bad weapons. Not the top meta-defining weapons, but they're not bad. So, want to use them? You can. Also, let's go ahead and take a look at the guitar gestures. Personally, I think these actually look pretty cool, and I feel like they did a good job modeling the guitar in-game to actually look like the real guitar, and it only makes me sad that I didn't have an extra $2,000 sitting around to order the guitar. Although realistically, I neither need it, nor really have enough room for one, but for some reason there's this weird thing with guitars where when you buy one, you just keep wanting to buy more. But cool gesture nonetheless, and like I said, you get it for beating the quest at least once, and it's not exactly a difficult quest to complete. You're just going up against Tempered Rathalos. I think it was. It might have been Guardian Tempered Rathalos. But either way, easy quest, easy kill. Just take flash bombs with you and maybe go refill them at some point if you run out. If he starts hanging out in the air too much. It's just a normal Rathalos. Not really particularly difficult to deal with. As for the event calendar for the next 2 weeks, nothing's really changed significantly since last week other than the pickaxe quests being moved to this week. So that means next week, Vile Visage and Melodic Monarch continue being up, as well as Hungry for Ore. Well, Vile Visage is the new one for next week. That's what gives you the Dashagama Mask Alpha. However, we'll see how that one is. It only requires Hunter Rank 9. I can't imagine it's going to be all that excellent, but it is the Capture the Alpha Dashagama, so that might be the start of them starting to integrate more alpha hunts again into the game. Because that's one thing that they're supposed to do. They released quite a bit of info in terms of how they're planning on tweaking the game and actually bringing it a little bit more in line with what people's expectations are. One of those things is to actually open up alpha hunts, make there be pack hunts available on occasion, stuff like that. And if you haven't seen the news, if you're also a Final Fantasy XIV fan like myself, they're going to do another crossover event with Final Fantasy XIV, and that will be to hunt Omega Weapon, which I can't remember exactly how to say the second half of the name they added to it. It got a good Final Fantasy spin to its name, so it's not the exact one that we've hunted in Final Fantasy XIV, or I guess I should say battled. And it looks like it might actually be soloable, unlike the way Behemoth was in World, which would seem to be them integrating feedback from the Behemoth fight, that people really enjoyed it overall, but didn't like being forced into multiplayer for it. I'm kind of mixed on being forced into multiplayer. I don't mind it with the siege hunts because it just makes them go faster. You can still, in theory, do things like Safi Jiva solo, but it takes forever. The Behemoth fight, though, not only required that you go in as a group, it required you go in as a group where everyone kind of knows what they're doing, which does replicate the feel of playing Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm sure there's other ways they could do it, and I would imagine they've done it with this one. Now, granted, you're also capable of using mercenaries, so who knows? It could just be that when they say you don't necessarily have to do it as a group, which I don't even know that they've confirmed that. That's just things I've seen other people repeat, so I'm assuming that they base it on something. It might just be that you can take the mercenaries in with you and they will actually properly do the fight. Who knows, though? We'll see. I've always found any instance where I've brought the AI hunters in with me, if it's not my Palico, then they really don't do a very good job. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It should be interesting either way, and there's potential that it will end up being some game-breaking armor. Because with Behemoth, the Draken armor was the best armor in the game for a very long time. I'm pretty sure the only time it really got any sort of changes was when the Extremith came out. So, I don't know. We'll see. That'll be all the commentary for this week. I'll catch you all next week if there's any updates. If the calendar doesn't really change, it'll be just one quest that we're talking about. So, see you then. Remember, if I can beat it, so can you.
catch your eye? Hello. Got something in mind? Hello.
Okay, let's head out.